I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Hello, folks, and welcome back to Rugby Ascendant. Let's hope that we have no issues with the stream. If you get buffering, my apologies. I drove to the provider, picked up a new modem, brought it back. It seems to be working, but I'm not 100% convinced that it is working. Anyway, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. We'll get to the lineups here in just a second. Hopefully my feed will come up. It says it comes at 12:30. And I've got nothing yet. Make sure it's Saracens versus the Bulls. Okay. All right, so here's the lineups for Saracens. A lot of England nationals on here, plus some others. For Saracens at fullback, it's Elliot Daly. On the right wing, Tobias Elliott. In the center, it's Lucio Cinti, Nick Tompkins. And then on the left wing, it's Roti Segun. The fly half is Fergus Burke. The scrum half, Ivan Foncel. Tom Willis, Juan Martin Gonzalez, the Puma International. Teo McFarlane, Nick Isakiwe, and Mario Itoja are at the locks position, two England nationals. Itoja captaining this squad. In the front row, it's Marco Riccioni, Jamie George, England national, and Reese Carey. All right, my feed is coming, and let me take a look at what's going on there. They're coming out of the locker room now, our Saracens. Okay, off the bench, Theo Dan, another England national, Ironi Maui. I think he's, doesn't he play for Fiji or something like that? Alec Clary, Harry Wilson, Ben Earl, another England national, Gareth Simpson, Tiff Eden, and Tom Parton. Okay, that's the Saracens bench. For your Blue Bulls up there in Europe, for the backs, first off, it's Villy LaRue at fullback, Sebastian de Klerk on the right wing, Kanan Moody, David Creel in the center. Unusual position for Moody, but he's capable. Devin Williams on the left wing, Johan Hussen at the fly half. Ambrose Papier gets a nod at starting scrum half, Cameron Hanneken, Kobus Visa, Marco van Staden, Van Heerden, Ron Vermaak are the locks. In the front row, it's Francois Kloppe. Johan Rubela is the captain, and Gerhard Steenkamp in the front row. Off the bench, it's Ake van der Merwe, Shaquani, Mornay Smith, Janis Kirsten, Marcel Kotsia, Keegan Johannes Dinyante, and Harold Forster. The officials are Craig Evans from Wales, one of the best officials out there. Assistant officials are Ben Whitehouse, Wales, and David Keith, Wales. And the TMO is Aled Griffiths, also from Wales. So I should have put the forwards up for the Bucks or for the Bulls. There you go. There's the forwards. And then the Bulls bench right there. There you go. Marcel Kotsia starts on the bench. All right, cool beans. That's going to do it. And we are ready to get started with this one, folks. We're actually underway. Again, I just did a live thing and we're 40 seconds underway. My apologies. So, stupid feed. It says live and it's not live. So I've jumped ahead now 40 seconds into the contest. My apologies for that. Thanks, Henny Farid. Thank you for joining us at the club level. Appreciate your membership. Thanks for joining us, supporting independent journalism and rugby broadcasting. A little bit of mist in the air in London. There we go. Maybe it's just that one camera. We're back now. So it's a scrum to the Bulls, and the pack gets ready. Ambrose Papier will put it in. Standing on the sidelines, Saracens fans very close, bundled up. It's quite cold. And, wow, that wind is whipping out there. Craig Evans resets the scrum. Ben Whitehouse on the side looks like he's freezing to death. What is the temperature? Let me take a look and get Saracens game time temperature here, folks. I'm not on the camera. Why am I not on camera? Sorry about that, folks. There we go. What the heck was going on there? Boy, we just cock up so long here. Bind, set. Steady. Oh, the Bulls with a big scrum here. They finally bring it out. Ambrose Papier sends it across. Oh, and it bounces off one Bulls player. But we're going to come back. There was a penalty advantage. Creel threw the ball away. Game time temperature. Penalty on the 5. So Craig Evans is telling Rugby what the options are. So Hussen's going to kick for the corner, but close to the sideline. It's freaking artificial turf. I'm not sure why they took that angle. And that's a terrible kick. It gains not even 10 meters from Hussen. Why didn't they take the penalty in the middle of the field? Doesn't make any sense. So they've gained all of 10 meters. That was just foolish. They're barely inside the 22 now when they could have kicked to the corner. Maybe the wind was an issue. I don't know. They go up, player touch in the air, no call. The Bulls come down with it, and they're still going forward. And Marco van Staden breaks away. He's got the ball. Papier brings it out. They picked up quite a few meters on that scrum. They're down to about 10 meters now. Picked about 7 or 8. And this artificial turf is horrible where they're playing. Papier digs it out. Welcome to those watching on... it's trying to watch the Bulls in front of the post now. And trying to see, it's hard. I mean, the Bulls are in white and the Saracens in black. It should be easy to pick them out, but the camera angle's not. David Creel's driven back, picked up and thrown back at the 22. For those of you who managed to watch that, Stormers game was atrocious, and it was a brutal game. Stormers players lost their cool and got sucked into fighting. Wearing number 25. Cobus Visa wearing the 25 jersey again. He likes that jersey for some reason. Marco van Staden, he's tackled. And Saracens over the ball. The Stormers just 12 meters away now, going through phases, trying to work the ball forward. Papier to Cobus Visa, another big carrier from Visa. He's proven to be quite the valuable player for the Bulls here since his recent addition. Kanan Moody now is playing in the center position. There's Rugby, and Saracens is not giving an inch down here low. Villeroux waiting for the ball. Villeroux, he throws it away. Oh, Villeroux threw the ball away. What the hell is this? Let me check this channel over here. What the hell? Somebody's showing the game illegally. So Jamie George gets it in, and they come away with it from the maul out to the sidelines. Oh, nice tackle there by Ambrose Papier. He drives Rotimi Segun into touch. So that's going to be the Bulls ball. Be a line out now outside the 22. They're threatening here, but they're not really getting it done. Got some work to do. 5 minutes, 20 seconds into the contest. Score is 0-0. Line out successful. They come down with it. Marco van Staden has it. He finds the space through the 22. Still going down to about 17 meters. Papier looking for the ball. He's upset. He do have an advantage for not releasing the tackle. That's 3 points for the Bulls. Easy. Husse can make that even with the win. Villeroux does a nice pass, but he throws it right into the arms. The Bulls player standing around. So are they going to take the points here? This is an easy 3 points for Hussen. Villeroux is upset about something. Oh, they are not going to take the points right in front of the post. Oh, my goodness. Stubborn decision here. They're debating it. They're kicking for 5 meters. Let's see if we can get 5 meters this time. My goodness. Marco van Staden did a nice job on that line out. So, 6 minutes in now. Bulls with the ball. Coming back to live play. And it wasn't a great kick. It's a 10-meter line out. The ball is just not cooperating. Line out successful. Not straight. Not double banking. Double banking by the Bulls. Oh, my goodness. That's the third time they've been down here, and they've come away with nothing now in the first 6 minutes. That's not how you win these games. By the way, I had a great start to my Super Brew today, and it all went sideways. I had 4 games in a row correct, and then 4 incorrect. Well, 3 incorrect. 1 is currently underway. I got Munster beating Stafford, I'll say, but they just got underway. Oh, I need these 2 games. I've got the Bulls in this one. So here comes a clearance kick from Fergus Burke. Oh, my goodness. That was a terrible kick. It went sideways. Cobus Visa charged up, and so they're going to get a re-kick. That's a gift. It's a penalty. You can't charge up there, so that's going to be 10 meters they get. Push them back 10 meters, and you get to re-kick it now from the 22. So much better position. Here you go. And that's still not a very good kick. It goes about 8 meters. Or maybe 10 meters. Wow, that wind is really wreaking havoc. And there's raindrops out there, too. Really terrible conditions here at StoneX Stadium. My goodness. Line out successful, and Saracens is into them all. Call to use it once. Box kick over the top by Funsale. Ball bounces, and it took initially a Saracens bounce, but was it like Hanneken was there to get it? It was Cameron Hanneken on his sideline. Here comes Kanan Moody. He got the ball outside. Oh, driven in a touch is Devin Williams. We got a fight going on over here. Somebody attacked Billy LaRue, and he's on the ground. He's still being attacked. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Let's see that on replay. I want to see what instigated that. These teams do not like each other. It's obvious. Wow. Couple guys smiling about it, but other guys, let's see what happened here. Here's the replay. Well, that's way back. Oh, the wind's just carrying it, yeah. So Devin Williams. Oh, that's what it was. They attacked Ambrose Papier, and Billy tried to break it up. Billy wasn't fighting. He was just breaking it up. Ambrose Papier got shoved in the chest, and he pushed back. But I got twice his size. So is Craig Evans going to control this game? Yeah, I think he is. Here we go.
Front of it. Started off with your number 11 and number 9, just pushing and shoving. It escalated because 14 Saracens come in and threw the play at the ground. That's unacceptable.
Yep.
There's going to be a penalty straight away. Okay, thank you.
Yep, they threw Billy LaRue to the ground, so the Bulls will pick up a penalty there. That worked out pretty well.
Number 14.
Crowd doesn't like it, but screw you. He threw the guy to the ground. You can't do that. Can't do that. So Billy LaRue takes one for the team, and the Bulls are going to get a chance to, they get the ball back. They're going for a touch. That wind is wicked, though. Let's see if this is a little better kick. It looks like it might be. Yeah, that's a good kick. Oh, my goodness. Johan Hussen makes up for the previous kick, and the Bulls are going to have a line out about 6 meters away. All right, 9 minutes into the contest. Here's their time. It's the time, Bulls. Let's get it going. I've got my flag ready. Jake White bundled up like it's the Arctic weather there. Line out successful, but the mall collapses very quickly, so it's at the 5-meter line. Call to use it. Papier gets it out. I think he gives it to Hanneken. I can't see. There's faces. Oh, my goodness. Still driving forward down to 3 meters to tackle, but Saracens is not releasing the player. Here they go. Pick and go. Here come the Bulls. Sorry to say Stormers. Marco van Staden. Just 2 meters away now, the Bulls. Knocking on the door. Knocking on the door. Not there. Multiple phases here. Marco van Staden now is going to go the opposite direction. But good adjustment by Saracens. Ball's available. Ambrose Papier is going to bring it out and go a little bit further away now. Hanneken. Oh, nice dummy by Cameron Hanneken. Oh, they got him by the neck. They got him by the neck. Down to 1 meter, right in front of the post. The Bulls got to work hard here. And look at his hands in the ruck. No penalty. Unbelievable. Billy LaRue goes wide. It's to the outside. He's got de Klerk. Yes! Sebastian de Klerk in the corner, and the Bulls draw first blood. The running of the Bulls as if we're in Pamplona. Sebastian de Klerk in the corner. Huge try. Brilliant stuff. Billy LaRue with a great pass. Unbelievably great pass by Billy LaRue. Yep. Completely out of space there where the Saracens players. That was a fantastic pass in the wind, too. Sublime. That's what Billy LaRue is just incredible. Sometimes he makes a boneheaded play, but he makes up for it most of the time. So it's going to be a tough kick from Hussein here. It just blew off the tee. Just blew off the tee. So they're going to have to get, who's down there? Somebody's holding it. So somebody's holding it. I can't see who it is. It's Papier who's holding the ball. Tough angle, and then the wind on top of that, plus the ball coming off the tee. I don't think he's going to make this. If he does, I'll be like, wow. He's got 19 seconds on the clock. Johan Hussein lines it up. So the Bulls decide to keep plugging away, and they get a try out of it. And it goes wide right, 5-0. It's a good shot, though. Just the wind just took it. So the Bulls are up 5-0. There's a few raindrops. It's not pouring. Seven degrees Celsius in London right now. Precipitation is 40% chance. And the Bulls come away with it. That's Cobus V's with a big carry on the restart. Papier, they're out to about the 38-meter line, but they take it back to the 22 and kick it forward, chases on. It's going to get, just got in touch. It beat de Klerk over here to midfield. So it's going to be about 48 meters. It'll be a Saracens line out there. For those of you tuning in from Megaphone Rugby, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you being here. Saracens with the ball. And they go, Fansel goes wide. Tom Willis has the ball on the Saracens side of the 50-meter line. 13 minutes about to expire on the clock here. Craig Evans is saying use it. Boy, that wind is wicked. You can see his jersey just fluttering in the back like a flag on his back. Villarreal with a great catch down there on the high ball. And there's a counter ruck coming from Saracens. Call to use it. Ambrose Papier digs it out. Bulls here leading 5-0 early in this game. 13 minutes, 12 seconds. Papier looking for the ball. Call to use it. He's got it now. He's going to box kick it over the top. Atoja tries to block it, but no luck there. Ball's going to go down inside about the 20, 25 meters. And here comes Saracens. Elliot Daly looking for something. They come wide. Saracens has got something on the outside. It's only de Klerk out here. They're coming on the sideline. Sagun with a carry, and David Creel is there. Off the feet is a call. I would not say he was off his feet. He was thrown to the ground by the Saracens player. That's hardly being off your feet. So a penalty against the Bulls. So Saracens now had a penalty. I still don't see where he's off his feet. Nobody's off their feet. That's crap call. That's a crap call, Craig. I'm sorry, Craig Evans. That's a crap call. 135 currently here, folks. Yeah, Hendo lives in the UK. It'd be awesome if the Bulls could pull this off. Ian Johnson, how's it going? Ian, are you still in the hospital bed or did you get home? Thanks for joining this morning. Sorry that we didn't have the Stormers game, but I couldn't do it. It would have driven my audience nuts. It was driving me nuts, and I needed the time to get back in time to set up this new router or new modem. So hopefully it does the trick. Very disappointed in the previous one. Anyway. All right, so it's finally 14-12. The clock is ticking again. Saracens is kicking for the corner. The ball's launched. That must be with the wind at his back. But again, not a good sideline mark. StoneX Stadium in London. Line out is cocked up, but Saracens still comes down with it, and Ambrose Papier makes a tackle. He gets away. Saracens now digging the ball out of the ruck, about 10 meters away. They go towards the middle. And the Bulls defense is there. Cameron Hanekom and Marco van Staden. Tackles made. Looks like van Staden's got a tear in the back of his jersey, if I can see correctly. Now they're back to the 22. Rip forward, scrum. Okay. That wasn't... Marco van Staden's jersey is torn in the back. You can see his back that ripped in the back. He's going to have to get a new jersey at halftime. if not sooner. Jake White up in the booth, dressed like he's at a polar expedition. Come on, man. It's 7 degrees. It's warmer there than it is here. Here it's 2 degrees Celsius. There it's 7. Come on. Be a man. Still in. Okay, give me another 10 days. Oh, my goodness. No, it's my pleasure. You know, I'm glad that I remembered from earlier with all that's happened this morning. Big scrum by the Bulls, but the Saracens still comes away with it. Fonsale sends it over the middle. Nice tackle over there. Open field tackle by Kane and Moody. Penalty advantage now, and that was in front of the post. Oh, here comes Itoja right through the middle. Down to the 6 meters away in front of the post. The Bulls defense really leaky there. Seguin playing scrum half. He tries to cut back into the middle, but the Bulls are ready for that one. Cameron Hannikin gets back up. Fonsale sends it this way to Burke. Oh, what a tackle. Ambrose Papia. That's going to be a steal for the... Oh! Do we have a previous penalty? There must have been a previous penalty because Haddicum stole that ball cleanly. Itoja just stopped and avoided the tackle of Van Hid, and he went right around him. And that play a few moments ago. All right, so 16:29 the first half. They were offsides. The Bulls were offsides. So they're going to go for the post. It's like right in front of it. You couldn't possibly get an easier three-point conversion here. I think they're going to take it. Yeah, so Dan Bigger will go from 10 meters away, right in front of the post. Wow, good crowd here in London for Saracens and the Bulls. Gerhard Mitchell says, can the Bulls win today? Yes, they can. They can. Teens van de Westhuizen, how's it going there? All right, nice shirt, even better flag, starting to like you. I have all my South African sides. I have a Pumas jersey. I don't have a Griquas jersey. One was gotten for me by Johan Mumsen, but I never did get it. So I don't know what happened to that jersey. It's unfortunate. And I'm not going to Kimberley anytime soon. You can't find those jerseys anywhere but Kimberley. All right. So, but he was playing for the Griquas when I asked him to get me one. So, yep. Kick is... Oh, hit the post! It bounced off the post. He missed it. From 10 meters away, Dan Bigger missed right in front of the post. Wow, I think he took it a little too for granted, even though it was in front of the post. So, but Saracens retains possession. Tackle, Reese Carey with the ball. They're out to about 18 meters now. They're trying to cut back inside. And the Bulls are there. Herbelaar with the tackle, along with Marco van Staden. Van Sale. Back into the hands of Tom Willis. Willis is tackled. Saracens spending a lot of time now down here in the Bulls part of the field. McFarland driving forward. 10 meters out now. Oh, that ball was low, and Itoja did a great job picking it up. Papier looks like he might have hurt himself trying to kick the ball. I'm not sure if he did or not. Wow. Boy, Fonsale's hair looks like it just blows in the wind like this. You can see it. 18:30 now. Bulls lead 5-0. This may be a low-scoring game unless things go sideways. Oh, Bigger right off the post, man. That's a shocker. 10 meters away. Well, that was a knock on. Why wasn't Papier's injured. He's trying to walk it off, but he hyperextended his leg there trying to kick the ball. You can see him limping badly. Ambrose Papier is limping badly. Who we got on the bench? Keegan Johannes. But Ambrose Papier does not look good, folks. He does not look good. He looks like I do walking right now. I don't know if he pulled something or hyperextended, but he's definitely not good. So that is the Bulls scrum because it was a knock on. Crouch, bind, and the whistle blows. Early engagement by the Bulls. Another penalty. Wow. Wow. How do you make that mistake in front of your post? All right, what are they going to do? Itoja says, tap and go from Jamie George from the middle of the pitch. They tap and go. Here they come. Tom Willis. Nice carry down about 7 meters. Herbelaar was there. The ball comes scooting out on the turf, but Saracens manages to retain possession. And an advantage for being offside against the Bulls. And there's Hannikin with another nice tackle along with Cobus Visa. Oh, driven backwards by Herbelaar. Now they're going to come wide. Let's see what happens out here. But the Bulls are there. There was an advantage from a while ago. They still on advantage. They're out to about the 18-meter line now. Surprised he hasn't blown the whistle if there is an advantage. Atoja with a carry at 18 meters. Back towards the center of the pitch, Saracens. A lot of time being spent in the Bulls' half. Kobusvi's on the tackle. They go back to the middle, and there's nothing doing there. They run right into a wall. Boys, they've lost 20 meters. They're going back for the penalty now, says Craig Evans. They have lost 20 meters. Christian Bunsire says, what's your obsession, fascination with South Africa in general? It's not obsession. I've told the story many, many, many times. I'll try to tell it now while they decide what they're going to do, but I'm going to cover the game. I have an interest in Africa. I'm an Africanist. I'm a historian, a political scientist. I cover Africa. I've been doing it since the 1980s. I was an intelligence officer in the Army, eventually a regional specialist for Africa, and spent the last, 16 years of my career doing almost exclusively Africa-related work. So it's offsides, as I said. Oh, they called it on David Creel, but they could have picked the whole team. It's going to be at 5 meters. They're going to do a tap and go or a line out. Let's see what they're going to do. I would do the tap and go given the wind. Looks like they're going to do tap and go. Jamie George will tap and go. And he moves it forward. He tries to move it forward half a meter. And Craig Evans says, nope, right there. That's where it is. Here we go. Tap and go. Reese Carey does it. Goes down in just 3 meters. Here comes Saracens. Tom Willis, he's stopped. Saracens trying to get in. The crowd is into it. Right in front of the post. Carey again. Oh, he's going to be close. They go a long distance just to be stopped short. Unbelievable. This is right at the try line. Ball's available. Pick and go. Did he get in? He's held up. A lot of bodies here. They're going to go the opposite direction. The Bulls are there, but he gets in. He's in. It's Reese Carey who gets it. Much better television work here than we get from Supersport. All right, Reese Carey with a try for Saracens. So, there you go. Saracens on the board. And it's going to be an easier kick to convert, so Biggers should be able to make this. Yeah, back to my obsession with South Africa. So, in the 1970s, as a kid in junior high school, and then when I went to high school, late 70s, graduated in 82, there were a lot of liberation movements in Africa, and they were in the news all the time. Soldier of Fortune was a huge magazine. I used to read at the library all the time, and I was fascinated by what was going on in Africa and Europe as well. I just loved history and geography. And the Africa piece was something that interested me, but I was also interested very much in Europe, and I paid attention to that. So what happened was I got a book that I managed to buy. I didn't have much money back then, but I'd watched this television series called Centennial, which was a mini-series. It was about one of these books written by a guy named James Mitchell, and I found it fascinating. I came across some of his books in the library, and then I found a paperback of The Covenant, which, they're going to block this, or it goes wide. Oh, and he missed, so it's 5-5. Man, that thing goes way wide. That wind is brutal out there. So Dan Bigger, very reliable, has missed 2 short kicks. I don't know if anybody's going to make a kick in this win tonight, the way it's going, but it's 5-5. Now I understand why the Bulls didn't take the penalty earlier. Sound isn't off. Sound is on. Talking about. Hang on a second here. Sound is on. Sound is on. What are you talking about? Anyway, so I read, that ball's going to bounce and go through the try zone and come all the way back. It's going to be midfield. Bad kick there by the Bulls, but the wind played a role in that. So come back to midfield for a scrum for Saracens after they score. Just a long kick there. Anyway, so I read The Covenant, which is historical fiction about South Africa, and I fell in love with that. And that's where my interest in South Africa began. I was introduced to rugby as a freshman at university in 1982. And we didn't have a national team. In the 1920-24 Olympics, we just got a bunch of college players together and formed a national team. They went out and won the Olympics twice. And we were 2-time gold medalists in the Olympics for rugby when 15s were out there. Waiting for the ball. Here it comes. Isaac Van Zyl now will have the scrum at midfield for Saracens. Not Isaac. Ivan Van Zyl. Excuse me, not Isaac Van Zyl. Ivan Van Zyl. Anyway, so that's where it all started. And then I became a Springbok fan, a Western Province fan shortly after that. and just kind of followed Africa ever since. Namibia was of much more interest to me than South Africa because of the German heritage there. So became kind of a subject matter expert on Namibia. Oh, nice tackle by Ambrose Papier. Why is that a penalty? He was out. Oh, it was on the scrum. It wasn't on the tackle. So penalty on the scrum, went across instead of forward. Dumb penalty. So they're going to tap and go. I don't think anybody's trying to kick for the sideline here. This is going to be a weird game. No, they are going to try to kick it. So let's see what they get. Oh, my ball picked up and went backwards. He lost space. They kicked the ball and lost space. Might as well go to tap and go. What's the point of that? He lost 10 meters. He kicked it up in the air and the ball just was carried backwards. That wind must be really strong. So Saracens lose 10 meters on that exchange. Worked well for the Bulls. I think tap and go is going to be the order of the day the rest of the way. That's what I already said. And it all grew from there. And I became an Africanist in 1984. I decided I wanted to become a foreign area officer for the Army when I was a private. Although it was a job for officers, I knew I wanted to become an officer and made my career path so that I became my ultimate goal in 1984, which is to be regular Army, military intelligence, a foreign area officer for sub-Saharan Africa, make full colonel, and be the attaché in South Africa. And that ball's loose, and Heineken has it. We're going to come back for a penalty over here at the line-out. I think the player was touched in the air. So, become an officer. Military intelligence, regular Army, excuse me, foreign area officer when the time is right, make full colonel, and be the attaché in South Africa. All that came true except attaché because they gave the position to the Navy before I became a full colonel, and so I couldn't fill that role. And also, it's got to be when you move. They won't wait for you. So if you're due to rotate and that job comes open, you can be considered. But my rotation was off. So, all right, another poor kick. Saracens having a tough break here, not gaining any territory. So, 27 minutes now in the first half. It's a 5-5 game. Tries from Sebastian de Klerk and Rhys Carré are the only points in this game thus far. Here's the line out. They go deep. Successful for Saracens, but not straight. Yeah, no. This is going to be a problem all day. You can't do those long line outs with that wind like that. That's just crazy. So. Gale winds in the UK. Yeah, exactly. That's what it looks like. I can't get the wind. I didn't have the weather report, but I do have the current temperature in London. Oh, the wind is at 29 kilometers. That's not gale force, but that's still pretty fast in London. It's definitely affecting this game. It's affected every kick, whether it's been for points or just territory. So it's a scrum to the Bulls now from the 10-meter line. Bind. It's even affected passes. Long passes have been picked up and caught by the wind so far. And it collapses, and the Bulls win a penalty here. But they've got the win at their back, I think. Are they going to kick for territory? Really changes the game of rugby if you can't kick. So this is not updating. Why is that not updating? My studio is not updated since the beginning of the show. Let's take a look and see what the deal is. All right, they kick it for the corner. I think it was Villarreal did the kick. Okay, 12. Oh, I know why. It's because it's from last week. That's why. 187 people currently here, folks, plus those over at Megaphone Rugby. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying the contest. It's pretty hideous weather. The Bulls did kick it. Villarreal gets it down to the 22. They go high, they come down with it, and they skip the maul. Here comes Marco van Staden. He breaks away. He's running, and they grab him by the neck. He's tackled at the 22. Jamie George has to roll away for Saracens. They come back to the near side. Oh, up goes Papier. Gets it outside to Hussein. Hussein cuts back inside. Hussein still on the loose. The goose is on the loose. Ball's available. Ezekwe makes the tackle in there. The Bulls now on the front foot. They're only about 18 meters away. And Cobus Visa with a carry. Drives forward. Slides a few more meters. Ambrose Papier gets it out there. And we're going to go a little bit wider. Tackler's not releasing. Finally does release. Papier gets it out. Going to come back towards the center. He's got Francois Klopper there. Gerhard Steenkamp with the carry. The big fella's up front. Ball's available. He's not going to release it. Oh, my goodness. And the Bulls turn the ball over in the shadow of the goalpost. 4 trips down here without a try. If they lose, this is why. Dumb penalties. Saw that coming right away. When you hit the ground, you have to immediately turn your body to place the ball or you're going to get called. And that ball was kicked, but it stayed in play. His foot was on the line. So they gained nothing out of that. So that's going to be the Bulls' ball. That's a mistake. Saracens kicks it for the penalty, and then the player catches it with his foot on the line. So it'll go back to the Bulls. What a good break. The Bulls getting a lot of breaks here with the win. Second half is not going to be in their favor. They better start piling the points on. It's 30 minutes gone in the first half. Oh, my goodness. The Bulls have got some work to do here in London. Yep, the goose is loose. His foot is in touch. And that was caught by Sagoon. Wrote to me Sagoon, and he's down now. I don't know what happened to him. He got a cramp or something. Clock is stopped at 30:16. It should be the Bulls' ball. We'll see whose it is, but I would think it's the Bulls' ball. I don't know what they're doing, what kind of treatment he's getting here. Why are so many physios women? Are men not allowed to be physios? Have we been excluded from that affectation as well? So many of these rugby physios are women. And here's another example of a woman out there. Sports medicine. When did it become a woman's thing? She's taping up his foot. Be careful there. Don't get the cleat. She caught the cleat. That's going to affect. That's a very bad tape job there, young lady. Okay, he's going to try to keep playing, but it looks like he might be okay. All right. Sagun's going to stay, but I'd keep an eye on him. I think he's down. So it's going to be a Bulls line out. They got a good break there after turning the ball over on a dumb penalty. Gerbela will throw it in from the 20-meter line. They have it, successful, and the mall's collapsed. No penalty called against Saracens for collapsing the mall. Gerbela comes away with it. He's down 18 meters. Papier's in there. And over the middle it comes. Very sloppy breakdown work here going on. Nice carry by the Bulls there. Multiple phases now, but they're not really picking up anything. There's Ron Vermaak with a carry. He's tackled. Ambrose Papier comes back this way. He's got Cobus Visa, two guys in his face. How are they not offside? Itoja was there. How is he not offside? Again, every one of the Saracens players is advancing before the ball comes out over here. Watch it here. Ball, he's got it, and they come forward. Well, that time, their timing was better in that instance. Release. Ball's available. Bulls got to get it out of there, though. Marco van Staden bounces off one tackle, still going forward, down to the 22. Oh, he bounces it off of Papier's head. Turns it over, and here comes Tom Willis. Oh, my goodness. Tom Willis like a bull in a china shop. Counter ruck, and that's going to be a dumb penalty against Marco van Staden. Oof, man, a counter ruck enter from the side. That was a bad penalty on his part. I nearly die every day. Every day, I think it's my last day on earth. Why is that, Helen? Sorry to hear that. Because women want to massage rugby men, I guess. The Okart says that the heat is killing him here in Benoni. You know, somebody mentioned me in Benoni today. Inside joke, folks, from the COVID era. That was a dumb penalty. So they just go with the tap and go instead of trying to kick the ball this time. Much smarter play from Saracens because, Cobus Visa trying to stop the play. Gets driven back about 5 meters, but now he's on the ground. He's going to get called for a penalty. Yep, there it is. Cobus Visa with another dumb penalty. Tap and go. There goes Funsal up to midfield. Funsal gets over midfield. This is gaining territory much better than trying to kick the ball. Oh, they come down the sideline. Sagoon taped up. He seems to be doing okay. Cameron Heineken has him wrapped up, and he tackles him. Funsal gets it to Itoja. Itoja going forward at the Bulls' 45-meter line. Bit of ill discipline by the Bulls has got them in trouble here. Nice carry going forward there by Nick Tompkins. And Reese Kare now with the ball. Comes over, it gets to the 10-meter line. Tackle's made there. And at number 9, Funsal will kick it over the top into the wind. That ball's wreaking havoc. And I think Papier, did he get it? No, it's de Klerk. Just got that in his hand. He took the mark. And Villarreal kicks it down the pitch. What's the problem? What the hell happened there? What? I don't understand what happened there. The Bulls caught the ball and they passed and they kicked it. So why are they... Villarreal had a hell of a kick, too. It's all wasted. So I don't know what happened there, but the Saracens gets the ball back in Bulls territory. It looked fine to me. De Klerk took the mark. He caught the ball. He got up. He tossed it. I guess he has to kick it. He has to kick it. Huh. The Bulls will win today, says Blue Bull Milan. Well, Blue Bull Milan, welcome to you. 48 degrees in Tabazimbi. Wow, that's incredible. Christian says 45. My goodness. It's hell hot, says Helen. Well, not here. Not here. It's 2 degrees Celsius. Is Giannis Kirsten coming in for the Bulls? My goodness. Looks like Giannis Kirsten just came in the game. Who do you replace? I'm trying to see. HIA. So Cobus Visa has a HIA. 33-48. Okay, so he came in for him. Bind. Okay, what's going on here? I'm going to reset this scrum. Come on, Craig Evans. You're one of the better officials. Let's keep this going. 6 minutes from the end of the half. The Bulls cannot give up points here. They've given too many opportunities to be at the other end and not score. Kehat Mitchell loves the hot days. I don't. Anything over 18 is too warm for me. Crouch. Bind. Set. Fun sale to put it in for Saracens. This thing's going sideways. Fun sale gets it. Now they bring it out of the back. Tom Willis. He's chased down from behind by Marco van Staden. Ruck is formed. Fun sale goes wide. McFarland driving forward. He's not releasing the ball. Why is it a penalty on the Bulls? Not rolling away, maybe? Yeah, that's what it is, not rolling away. You're going to get a card here or a warning. Yeah, here comes a warning. Here comes a warning.
For the team again. Okay? You're coming down in this area. The last time was here with multiple offsides. I've come down there now. We've got to tackle them rolling away. If I get another clear offence here, it's going to be a yellow card.
Oh, that's bullshit, Craig. That's 2 times. 2 penalties and you're warning them already. And it's also about 10 minutes apart. That other penalty was 10 minutes ago. This is crap. That's crap. That's just crap. I'm sorry. Just crap. Just crap. What happened there? They tried to run with the ball, and the official wasn't ready, so they're going to come back now. I thought they were clever there. All right, they're going to go for the post. Saracens is. So Dan Bigger gets another chance. This would give them the lead. That could be the difference in the game. Could be the determiner right here. Well, I'm really glad I did that test session before this to figure out that microphone was on. 5-5 is to score 35-29 in the game. We need more cards. Will Jacob says, come on, Bulls. Will Jacob, excuse me. All right, so this is an easy kick. So that'll give them an 8-5 lead with less than 5 minutes left in the first half. The Bulls have squandered a lot of positive field position in this game. So Bigger will make this one. Yeah, he does. And the crowd with a big sigh of relief and a cheer. 8-5. Oh, it's not Bigger who kicked it. All right. So, yeah, but, I mean, Craig Evans is a pretty good official. Inside of 22, taken by Saracens. It's Elliot Daly. He comes over the 22. The Bulls defense gets to the ruck is formed. Down to 3.5 minutes left in the first half. Call to use it. Box kick over the top by Funsell. That thing flutters, and it bounces right into the arms of Villy LaRue, who picks up about 5 meters, and then he runs into a wall. LaRue places the ball. Bruce Papier. Oh, what the hell was that? Hanekom throws the ball away, and it hits Klusen right in the head, and they turn it over for a knock-on. And the Bulls are just falling apart here. That ball comes loose, but they're going to come back. It's a knock-on the other way now. My goodness. It's just poor conditions here. So he threw it behind Klusen. My goodness. Under 3 minutes now in the first half. Bulls really screwing up. So it's going to be a scrum right at midfield for Saracens. Brendan, I picked the Stormers win too, but I caught the last portion of the game. It was atrocious. Leyland Zass's card cost them the game. I mean, people can argue otherwise, but they had the momentum. They had the ball 5 meters out, and he came charging in there. And when they were up by 2 players, they would have won that game, I think. But their second half performance was atrocious. That ball's bouncing on the turf, picked up nicely by Villy LaRue. He sends it over to Creel. From inside his 22, Creel launches that ball. That ball's going and going and going. Down to about 5 meters, picked up back there. Is that bigger? I can't see. No, it's Elliot Daly. Elliot Daly's chased down from behind by Sebastian de Klerk. Sagoon with the ball now. Boy, he stayed in the game. All right, up to about the 22. Saracens with the ball with 1:45 seconds remaining in the first half. The Bulls need to get it back. Ball's loose to the turf. Nobody wants it. Saracens not releasing. That should be a penalty. Yes! The Bulls win a penalty. The minute and a half left. Villy wants a quick go here. Is he kicking for the corner? Villy will kick for the corner. All right. He kicked for the corner. Bulls need a try here. Even without a conversion, need a try here to take the lead to go in halftime. Got a minute and a half left. Here we go. It's a 6-meter line out. Don't go deep and throw it away. Elliot Daly, what a great dive by Sebastian de Klerk. He just launched himself at his feet. That was incredible. And that slowed down their attack and messed up the Saracens' play. So now we have Herbla, 5 meters, 6 meters out. Line out successful. Bulls have it. They haven't got it to the back yet. Still waiting for the ball to get to the back. Spinning sideways. Going to get in touch. Be careful here, boys. De Klerk gets in there. Where's the ball? Where's the ball? I can't see the ball. They're going forward. It's collapsed. And they turn it over. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Bulls, 4th trip with nothing within 5 meters. 4 trips within 5 meters in the first half. They come away with nothing. Get the ball out of there. Don't understand the logic there. So they turn the ball over. 25 seconds left. So Saracens should try kicking me. They should try for a line drive, not a high ball. So, well, there's 12 seconds left. I think Saracens will be happy to walk in the locker room with a lead. So they're not, unless they lose the scrum, they're going to go in with a lead. Behind. Set. Ivan Funsell to put it in. It's in. There's the hooter. It's gone off. And they're going to kick it into touch. Yep, they just run it in touch. Halftime, 8-5. Tom Willis, what a great performance by Saracens, and the Bulls really cocking a lot of things up there. First half score, folks, 8-5. Wow. Are we close to 8,000? Wow, despite all the trouble we've had today? Yeah, well, we're not quite there. We need another 28 subscribers. If I can get some folks who are watching to subscribe, if you're not a subscriber already. Saracens leads at halftime, 8-5, folks, 8-5. Let me just go back a second there. Yep, so that's going to get us to halftime, and looks like this modem is working for the moment. So, wow. StoneX Stadium in London. We're saying 50-mile-an-hour winds. That's what they've got, and it'll be at their back coming out. So the Bulls squander an opportunity to get more points here. Like I said, they should have taken those 3 points early on. And they didn't, and now they're not going to have the wind at their backs in the second half. That's going to kill them. So they squander their opportunity. So halftime in London, and it's 8-5. So very mixed results today. Disappointment. South African teams are so bad. Stormers, Bulls, genre, stop already. The Sharks were atrocious too. Terrible last 20 minutes of that game. They're lucky they won the game. Yep. So Dan Bigger's not playing for Saracens. Chris, he plays for Toulon. Oh, you're right. I keep saying Bigger. Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm all messed up there. Thank you, Neville. Yeah, he does play for too long. It's Burke. It's Fergus Burke. I'm sorry. I keep saying bigger. I'm still trapped. I got all messed up with the discombobulation, running around, getting a new modem, setting everything up. It's such a pain in the butt. Yeah, and then I opened the instructions, right? Open up the instructions. I didn't need them. I didn't have to do it, but I opened the instructions, and this is what I'm greeted with. Okay? This is what I'm greeted with. What the frick is that? Mpisa Aki. What the hell is that? This is America. Put it in frickin' English, not this garbage. And before somebody goes, oh, you're just a typical American. No, I speak 6 languages. But in my country, I shouldn't have to hunt for the other side, which is in English. That's what I should have. Confront me with this garbage in Spanish. Very annoying. Anyway, there you have it. South African teams are so bad. Oh, John Ray, stop being so mean, man. Ease up. All right, so 67 likes. That's it. My goodness. We got more likes in that game this morning with the Sharks. Sharks. Yep. So, anyway. Oh, those cards in that game were fast and furious. Man, oh, man, oh, man. 3 cards in that game. Yeah, thank you for correcting me, Neville. My apologies. Genre says the Blitbox are outstanding. Since when? They've been sucking buttermilk since forever. Are they doing well in Cape Town? Let's go to the HSBC 7 series and see what's going on in that crappy website. I actually went there early and watched U.S. Women advance. It's BC 7's crap website. Here we go. All right, let's see what the fixtures are. Fixtures. You have to go through 95 different things. I want pools now. What are we going all the way down there for? Where's the pools? Pools. Then I got to pick men. I don't want the women. Men's pools. All right, Fiji is 2 for 2. Great Britain 1 for 1. Uruguay 0 for 2. Spain 2-0. Kenya 1-1. Australia 0-2. Wow. South Africa is 2 for 2 with a plus 53 point advantage. Argentina 1 for 1. Ireland is 0-2. Ireland's going backwards. And USA is 0-2. Who cares? They suck. They used to be so good. All right, let's go over to the women's now and see what's going on with the women's. Australia 2-0. That's not a surprise. They're a top flight team. Canada 1 for 1. Brazil 0-2. New Zealand 2-0. Japan 1-1, China 0-2, France 2-0, Ireland 1-1, Spain 0-2. USA has won both of their contests. They advanced to the semifinal. So where do I find that out now? This crappy website, Knockouts. Here we go. All right. I mean, this is designed by like children. This is pathetic. Okay, women's. I went to women's. So Australia versus USA and New Zealand versus France. That's to get to the final. Wow. All right, let's check on the men's. All right. Semifinal, Spain versus South Africa. They should win that game. Fiji versus France. Okay, well. South Africa should win the Cape Town Sevens. They should win. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Anyway. All right. So that's the sevens. It's really sucky. It used to be so much better. Let's go to... I don't want pools. I want matches. That's what I want. Matches. All right, so they're still playing now. Wait. No, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow at 2 a.m. my time. China and Spain are the next game. Oof, that's a ways off. All right, so the games are done for today. All right. Found it on Rugby Pass TV. Took me a while, but I found it. Okay, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay, so. All right. We are not buffering, which is good news after all the crap we went through earlier. But when I run my speed test, it's the upload that says it's slow. There we go. Now it's working. It's still not great. Still not great, but it's something. Anyway, what an interesting day. I mean, this Challenge and Champions Cup stuff really, really is tough. I really wanted to root for it in the past. 7.94, that is not enough. It's enough for now, but it's not acceptable. I need what I'm paying for. So I have to take that other modem back. So anyway. So I went into the place and they're like, oh, yeah, we recommend you change your modem every 2 years. I'm like, seriously? Every 2 years? I have modems I use for years and never changed. Why are your modems so sucky? You know what I mean? Really, really sucky modems. Anyway, so the reason that the Stormers played, kids are out playing on the pitch, by the way. The reason that the Stormers played in Port Elizabeth today was because of the Cape Town Sevens. They couldn't play at home, so... Saracens will be with the wind at their back in the second half, and they have the lead. So that doesn't portend well for the Bulls. They're going to have to pick up their game. Jean-Ray says the game is over now. Boy, Jean-Ray is such a Debbie Downer Debbie Downer against the Bulls and against the Stormers. He really hates both those teams. Anyway. All right. Modems equal money maker. They are, Neville. Apparently they are. And the thing is that the cable company would just replace it rather than actually get a technician to fix what's going on. While I was there, 6 other people were swapping out modems. So, yeah, what a scam. What a scam. I used to buy modems that lasted for years. I still have them in the basement, but I need to use their cable modem because it's a gateway as well. Yep. Anyway, yeah, so this hasn't solved my problem entirely in my view. I suspect it's going to continue to be a problem, but I will keep an eye on it. So, anyway. Might also be the site that I'm going to, but it definitely was a problem earlier. Matthew says, no, I hate those teams. Matthew, welcome, Matthew. How you doing there? Kids all over the pitch. Hey, let's take a look at the fixtures for today and give you an update on scores from across the Champions Cup, okay? So, we had yesterday, it was Bath getting beaten by Stade Rochelet at home. So close. La Rochelle beat them. Clermont won today 28-0 over Benetton. Oof. Sharks won 39-21 over Exeter. Northampton crushed Castres 38-8. And the Stormers choked away their game in Port Elizabeth 24-14. They lost. Munster's beating Stade Francais right now 14-0. And Saracens is winning this game 8-5. And then after this, I won't be covering, but Glasgow and the Sale Sharks are up. And then Racing 92 against Harlequins. That game has no interest to me. The Glasgow game at least is mildly entertaining because there's, some Scotland players I can watch. But Racing 92 and Harlequins, snooze fest. And then Leicester and Bordeaux, snooze fest. And then Stade Toulousain and Ulster. The good one tomorrow, though, is Bristol and Leinster. But I won't be able to cover that because I have a meeting. So I'll be able to watch the start, but won't be able to cover it. So tomorrow we got Challenge Cup games coming up. Tomorrow's Challenge Cup games are the Cheetahs. Yep, so let me get to the Challenge Cup here. Open that up another window here. The Cheetahs will be playing tomorrow, and so will the Lions. So let me get to matches and results. By the way, the Georgian team did win today. It's pretty exciting. So for the Challenge Cup yesterday, Montpellier won 18-14 over the Dragons. And Gloucester beat Edinburgh. That surprised me. I didn't expect that at all. I picked Edinburgh to win that game. They let me down. And then I did pick Aveyron Bayonnais. I did pick them to win that game over Scarlets, but they just won it 17-16. And I picked the Black Lion. That's the team from Georgia. And they played in Mikhail Mesky Stadium in the midst of protest in Tbilisi. They won 22-19. Well done. And then Lyon beat Cardiff. I should have went with Lyon because they were at home. Mammoth Stadium de Guerlain. I've been there to Lyon. I've been to that stadium. Yeah, pretty cool. Not for a game. I was there to go to the fan shop and buy some kit. Lyon 37 and Cardiff 26. So that's what we had so far. Coming up later today, Connacht is taking on Zebra Parma. And I'm rooting for Zebra Parma, but I'm not holding my breath. And then tomorrow, as I said, Section Palois and Newcastle. And the Cheetahs are playing USAP. Cheetahs should be able to win this game, but their home games are being played in Amsterdam. Again, I don't understand why this is the case. I guess to save money for the European side, so they keep the Cheetahs in Europe the whole time. And then it's the next game is Osprey and the Lions. Edinburgh and, that's next week. Sorry. Yeah, so the last game will be Osprey and the Lions. Lions should be able to win this game on the road at Park Y Scarlets. Anyway. So, boy, look at that wind. These kids are holding flags out there waiting for the players to come out in the second half, and I can see how the pennants are just whipping in the wind. A lot of the audience has gone to get themselves a beer or take a piss. I'm not sure which it is. StoneX Stadium in London was a big crowd there, but now it's pretty empty. Maybe because it's so cold, they've gone under the backside of the stadium grandstand. Watching Notre Dame opening. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's Donald Trump is supposed to be at that Notre Dame opening, so let me do that. See if I can find something on that very quickly. Come on. Oh, what is it getting slow now? What's this? It's Pearl Harbor. Okay, let's see. A lot of people are covering this. Oh, yeah. So there's France 24. Notre Dame Reborn. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Great camera angle. Looks like they got it. I mean, I don't know how they're doing. There's Trump. There's the Trumpster. He's there. Wow, the kids sing are actually French. That's pretty refreshing. So let me see if I can get another one. It looks like all of them got little text at the bottom of it there. Trump attends Notre Dame. Yep. It's beautiful. But they used a few thousand trees to redo the wooden lattices at the top of the Notre Dame. It's ironic because the French are heathens, many of them. There are some really devout French Catholics, but there's a lot of heathens in France, that's for darn sure. West Ham, what's this going on? In hospital following a road traffic accident. NBC News, let me see if I can get to that one. Oh, they're showing the fire. Oh, I remember when the steeple collapsed. Horrible. Notre Dame. I was there last year during the World Cup, Rugby World Cup, and I couldn't see anything. Yeah, the pompier putting out the fire. Wow. 3 hours. What a horrible thing. Wow, so much damage was done. The water damage, the fire damage. Something else. Something else. I think there's one feed and everybody's using it. One feed and everybody's using it. Yeah, everything, all these channels that are broadcasting this have the exact same thing going on. And they're all showing the exact same thing. Yep. We're still waiting for the second half to begin here, so, yep. Wow, a lot of people are watching this. I think there's a lot of Christians around the world. 30,000 watching in France, 24 in English. Yeah, let me go there. Yep. Wow, let me bring that over here real quick. And get back there. Let me just go ahead and we'll put this on the screen. This is France 24.
Pour annoncé hier soir à la télévision par le chef de
They're
l'État,
showing ads
J'ai
in the
décidé
news
de
stories.
donner un
There's
horizon
the
court
restoration
parce que j'étais
going on.
convaincu que c'est ce qui
Now they're actually very
permettrait d'abord
fortunate because part of Notre Dame was not there. They'd taken the statues out in the center and they were doing some restorative work on them when the fire occurred. Otherwise, they would have lost them too. Yep. Wow. It's incredible work. Redoing the paintings, everything. So just absolutely incredible. This cost so much money to do. Just the other day, they were still doing that woke Olympics. Yeah, that's true. That's what's so amazing. The disdain for Christianity. That's what I'm saying. The French actually put that garbage up, insulting Christianity. It was so horrible. So horrible. Anyway. Imposter says it might be a bad year for South African teams. In a shambles, complete catastrophe. Stormers have too many injuries, no captain, poor overall, too many problems. Yeah, poor discipline. All right, they're coming out of the locker room now at London, and so we're ready for the second half here. What's going on here? All right, kids are coming off the pitch. All right, here we go. I had to double click to make sure it was still live. Turds, a lot of packets lost there. All right, those watching on Megaphone Rugby, thanks for joining us. Those here on Rugby Ascendant, appreciate your presence. Be sure to hit that like button, which costs you 0 cents, 0 rand, no shekels, absolutely free, no rubles, no dinero. Hit the like button. Appreciate it. Here we go. Second half underway. And the kick coming from Burke, not from Dan Bigger. And it's taken down there by Van Heerden. Papier over to Ron Vermaak. Cobus Visa is out. Head injury assessment. He's out. Wow, Cobus Visa's out. He was having such a big impact for the Bulls. So, Saracens with the ball. Ruck is formed about 4 players deep. Here's the kick. High into the air. Nicely done by Johan Russen, who gets headhunted and tackled. Boy, Papier with a nice kick. That's when it bounced down almost to the 22, taken down there by Elliot Daly. He sends it back the other direction. That's a 50-22 if they don't get it. Woo! Sebastian Leclerc just chased it down. That would have been a 50-22. And he gets over the 22. He's driven forward. Villy LaRue's in there. They got to get to the ground. Tackle's made. Villy LaRue drags him down. Well done. So the Bulls have the ball. Papier's going to dig it out. Kane and Moody was over there as well. Giannis Kirsten stays on his feet. Papier. Is that Hanekom? No, it's not Hanekom. It's Van Heerden. Van Heerden. Hussen's taken down by two players. Ball's available. Papier is ripped from behind but holds on to it. Gets it back to Kirsten. Giannis Kirsten driving forward. And he's saying he didn't release the ball. I don't know about that. He placed the ball. It might be a knock-on, but it's certainly not a penalty. That's a makeable penalty if they want to kick it. If I was Saracens, I'd take the 3 points. I don't know what happened there. But that penalty is against the Bulls. What are they doing? They're debating now. Thank you for the halftime banner reminder. It's off. Thank you for that reminder. No, they're going to kick for the corner. Well, Greenfield, what are you talking about, Arc Precision? So we swapped out the modem, and it's working for now, but I'm not convinced. The speed doesn't seem to be where it should be. Line out goes deep, and Itoja has it, and Saracens are driving them all forward. It's actually going kind of sideways, still going forward. Van Heerden tries to get it. Van Sale brings it out, and they throw it into touch. Ooh, Saracens throws the ball away. So it'll be a line out to the Bulls here. Tobias Elliott couldn't get that. Van Heerden did a great job interfering with that. Nearly got that ball. Sorry, I got a text over here. What's going on? What the hell? Stop this. Too many crickets. Ball's loose. All right, 43-37 in the second half. And this will be a Saracens scrum, unfortunately. Starlink is too slow, Anse Krotze. It's only 550 kilobytes per second. It's too slow. You can't stream with that. I'm getting 5 times that when my signal drops off and it still doesn't broadcast. Doesn't work. Can't use it. No, Starlink is too slow and too expensive. Oh, but I just got a warning from Craig Evans here, so I'm not going to talk about this anymore. No overleaning. Let's get this right, he says. Scrums have been ugly, so I understand why he's upset. Boy, the kit they've got these guys wearing today with the yellow socks and yellow shirt and black shorts, you cannot mistake the official. You know who he is. Crouch. Bind. Set. Bulls have a big push here. They don't win the penalty, though. On the shoulder, not a high tackle. So, the Saracens, Itoja! Did he lose it? He lost the ball behind. Itoja didn't get across the ball. He was stripped. So the Bulls escape jeopardy there. And they're going to get the ball back to Kane and Moody. He's going to be tackled in the try zone. He gets it across the line just barely. Oh, my gosh. The Bulls are living dangerously here. Ball's available from the try zone. I don't know why he tried to run with that. Got to use it. Get it out of there. Papier does a brilliant job just to get the ball away from the try line. Man, oh, man. There's trash blowing around out on the pitch. And Sagoon keeps it alive. Elliot Daly, ball skipping around out there, and Hussein and Kirsten are there for the tackle. Back at about 17 meters now, but at least it's not the try line. No, it's actually 38 meters away. My bad. Nice carry there by Tom Willis. So Saracens is going to try to do a drop goal, and that's nowhere even close. Let it go out of the try zone. So, all right. Villadura lets it just bounce out. I'd like to see how he was stripped, but Itoje looked like he was going to score for sure. It was Kirsten, I think, who stripped him. Yeah, Giannis Kirsten stripped him. Oh, just got it in there. Just enough to knock it loose. Saved a try. Giannis Kirsten kept the Bulls in this game. And now he's getting treated. Chaotic indeed, imposter. Very chaotic. No, my provider has fast internet. The problem is that they're not delivering it. And it's every day at the same time. And their solution is get a new router. I'm like, well, that doesn't explain what's going on. How could that be? And they're like, oh, it can be. I'm like, seriously? All right, Giannis Kirsten. Got his finger wrapped up. Okay, so here's the free kick. He's going to make it up to about 43 meters. That's not bad. It bounces and, Sagoon. Oh, Kirsten got hit high. Oh, my goodness. Giannis Kirsten got hit high. He's a tall guy, so how did they hit his head? I got to see that. He was trying to get to the ball. Let's see. Just an angle. Oh, he smacked his knee back. Yeah, I need to see it from a different angle here. Kirsten got hit in the chest by a little guy and knocked down. Man, if he doesn't break, it's lucky he didn't tear his knee up. That's a wicked turn. That damn turf didn't give. I think it's just he just got knocked down by a smaller guy. They're going to the TMO. They're looking about leading with the elbow, but I'm not convinced that's the case.
Head contact with White, 19.
So it's Saracens, is it?
All right, these replays are too fast.
Okay, so the head-on-head contact from White.
That's correct.
Now, it looks like head-on contact, but you got to get the other angle. The head is never hit.
Look, I'm not sure his arm hits his head.
No, he never hit his head.
Hits his chest there, pushes him away.
Hits his chest. That's a chest. There's no head.
Kirsten there, he can see.
We're just going to get a freeze frame on it now, Craig.
He can see Sagan there.
There we go,
coming
mate.
at him. Like Sagan doesn't have any chance to know he's there. So
yeah, there's not. This is just a rugby play. Neither player's involved here. They're both crouched down. Kirsten's, his knee. I can't believe he didn't hyperextend his knee on that. That was really it was wicked watching that over and over again.
Foul play because White 19 is upright and could get lower. It is a dynamic action. However, I haven't seen some of the force go through the body as well. You agree, lads?
Yeah, I agree.
He's going to give Kirsten a yellow card, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, I agree, mate.
The guy turned into him. So it's going to be a yellow card against Giannis Kirsten.
Kirsten is going to be leaving us for 10 minutes here.
That's unfortunate.
Okay. We got head-on-head contact, okay? There is head-on-head contact. We do see this foul play.
I don't think there was head-on-head contact.
Most of the force goes through the body, so the degree of danger is lower. There's going to be a yellow card against White 19.
Yellow card, Giannis Kirsten. He looks like he's limping off anyway. Wow, that sucks. And what do we got there? Does somebody join? Hey, Henry Duncan subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Henry. Yeah, no, it wasn't on Saracens. They always picking on the defender unless someone throws an elbow. What a kick. Let's see where the mark is. Oh, the announcer's trying to see how to make some attempt to dip. Look at the guy's knees are bent. That's why there was head-to-head contact. If Kirsten stood up, he's much taller. There would have been no head-to-head contact. Good line out. Sagoon with the carry. And Saracens on the front foot now. They feel it. Chance to take their lead out even further. McFarland is tackled there. Theo McFarland. Ball's available. And there's only one player out here for the Bulls. Willis driving down to 5 meters. And DeClercq can't get out of there. Penalty for not rolling away. DeClercq just lying on the ground. Uh-oh. What the hell is this? In the first half, warning, this is bullshit. That's 3 penalties in the whole game down here. Oh, Craig Evans, that's bullshit. Bullshit. That is bullshit. Unbelievable. So DeClercq gets a yellow card. It wasn't cynical. He was not interfering with the ruck. He was on the side of the ruck. That is a bullshit yellow card. So the Bulls are going to get screwed and cheat out of this game. Unbelievable. Etoja. Into a maul. Crowd is yelling. They're into it. Driving forward. Still going. 1 meter. They're going to get it. There it is. There it is. It's Kari again. He blew the whistle before the player even hit the ground. It's Jamie George. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Jamie George. Unbelievable. Oh, boy. Bulls are in trouble here. That's a bullshit yellow card. That was wrong on Cleric. So wrong. .49 minutes into the contest now. Down the last 30 minutes. Here's the kick. That looks good. Flags go up. It's 15-5. Unbelievable. 2 yellow cards for Bulls. Yeah, exactly, Okert. Yeah, DeClercq got one. That's what I said. Yep. All right. They're just 2 minutes apart, too. Khobalai's out. Akafanimova comes in. So I don't know who the captain is now. Release. Restart. And all the way up beyond the 10-meter line. Kloper's out. Smith is in. Mornay Smith. Philly LaRue can't secure the high ball. Ball's bouncing around. Knock on by the Bulls. Knock on by Saracens. Saracens ball. Trailing by 10 points now. With less than 30 minutes remaining in the contest. My goodness. December, as usual, is a terrible month for solar. 9, 17, 9, and just 7 today. Wow. So, Saracens will have the scrum. Ivan Fonsale will put the ball in. Behind 51.5 minutes gone. Bulls 36-meter line, and it collapses. A penalty against Saracens. Surprise, surprise. What are the Bulls going to do here now with the wind in their face? He gets up, and Marco Riccioni gets up and shakes his head. No, we didn't. They tap and go with Marco van Staden. He picks up 10, 14 meters before he's tackled. Much better than trying to fight the wind. Oh, every one of Saracens are offside. Oh, my God. 9 guys offside, Craig Evans. Open your eyes. Jiminy crickets. Mornay Smith. They go outside, and they're going to be pushed close to that touchline. Hussein. Ball's out. That ball wasn't out. He still had his hands on it. Oh, look at this carry for Akafandemev. It picks up about 10 meters. Now the Bulls finally got something going here. They're charging forward. Mornay Smith with another nice carry. Fresh legs out there for the Bulls. Oh, look at this offside. Jesus. They're further back than the Bulls are. And there goes Cameron Hanekom slicing through him like butter. Kane and Moody dancing around. Moody's on the loose inside the 10-meter line. Come on, Bulls. Let's go, Bulls. Pour it on. Hussein on the outside. He feeds the ball. Some great work here. And look at that. He's crawling on the turf. Why is it not a penalty? Oh, my gosh. Side entry crawling around. Look at that again. He's interfering with the play. Come on, Craig. What is this crap? The Bulls down the side. There's a high tackle around the neck. Unbelievable. Bulls still have it. Mornay Smith with a carry. This is the best we've seen out of the Bulls yet. Villy kicks it to the wing. It's going to get caught in the wind, unfortunately. Picked up inside the 22 and kicked the touch. Unbelievable. I count half a dozen penalties. Offsides, offside, side entry, crawling on the ground, playing the 9, high tackle. Not one of these penalties called. Unbelievable. Hanekom got all that started. Ugh. So it's a Bulls line out from the 10-meter line. We got a clock stoppage here. Down 2 players, the Bulls finally got something going there. Ever since the departure of Cobus Visa, the Bulls have been in trouble. He went out for an HIA. Substitution coming in. Ben Earl, English national, coming in here. I think he's English national. Ben Earl's coming in. Goes in for Juan Martin Gonzalez. But that's not who came out. Reese Kare came out. He's limping into the locker room. And he's replaced by Maui. Ronnie Maui. So 2 substitutions out there. Bulls in trouble here, trailing 15-5, 53-40. Line out to the Bulls. They go short. They got it, but not straight. What? Whistle blown against the Bulls, so they turn it over. It didn't go 5 meters. They gave a free kick away. Dumb mistake. Dumb mistake. Trailing 15-5. Nice catch by Hussein on the high ball, and he's buried deep. Papier does a little kick over the top. It bounces. Burke picks it up. He goes forward. Tackle on the 10-meter line. Ball's kicked over into the corner. 50-22. Or is it? Was he over the 50? I think it was over the 50. A little too much muscle on that one. Yeah, he's over the 50, so it's not a 50-22. It was taken back anyway, so it wouldn't have counted. So it's going to be a Bulls line-out, but deep in their end now. Bulls got to get it together here. 55 minutes gone. 15-5 is the score. Bulls still have 2 cards on them. I suppose the good news is they can limit the damage here, but we should be running out of that first card here soon. It was at 46 on Giannis Kirsten, 46-49. So get to 47. We've got about a minute and a half left. Time is off. So the number of people in the line-out was not correct. I can't decide how many people are in the line-out here. Whistle blows. Here we go. Akra find him able to throw it in. They get this one. They come away. Oh, player fell. going forward. Bulls just discombobulated here. Ball is going to be dug out by Papier. He's told to use it. Hands it over to Van Heerden. Call to use it. Papier over the top. It gets blocked, and Saracens catches it in midair. And they go down the wing. They got space. Maui's over there. He's short. And they got it. Theodan, or not, Tom Willis, excuse me, Tom Willis. Tom Willis. Unbelievable. Bulls to squander this one. Well, that sucks. $24 more now to get to 8,000. Look like we're going to make it this weekend because we lost that Stormers game. All started with a charge down. Villarreal initially is the one to stop that try from scoring. Yeah, he just went like that. Try's good. Tough conversion coming up, though. I got Saracens winning this one by 5. That's my pick. And after 3 losses in a row with the Lyon, the Stormers, and the Northampton game, I could use a couple Super Brew wins. I got Munster winning. That's 28-0, so that looks like it's going to be golden. Saracens now leading 20-5, waiting for the conversion. Here's the kick. Looks pretty good. He got it. 22-5. Oof. Why is Gerhard laughing? Nah, Saracens is playing well. The Bulls are not. The Bulls are not playing well. So de Klerk is back from his yellow card. That was the second yellow card, I guess. So both are back now. So back to 15 aside at 58 minutes. A little over 20 minutes left. The Bulls now trailing by 18 points. And 3 converted tries, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Ball's kicked over the top by Saracens. Big chase coming on there. Taken there by Villarreal, and he's buried as soon as he catches the ball. Ooh, wicked tackle there. Took out Cameron Heineken. Again, Saracens is offside every time. They're not that good. How about calling a penalty? Oh, look at that. Is that Marcel Coetzee come in the game? Big carry from Marcel Coetzee. I don't know when he came in. And they're offside again. Look at this. You got 4 guys in the backfield, but they got burned there by the Bulls. And now the side entry. What the heck? It's a side entry. You got 3 guys entering from the side, no penalty. This is crap. Unbelievable. It's a horribly officiated game. I thought Craig Evans was a good official until this game. This is terrible. The Bulls have got the ball. Mornay Smith goes forward. And it's picked off. Villarreal left it up like a big matzo ball. And here comes Saracens down the sideline. Chase is on, but the Bulls have the lead to get to it. And Devin Williams lets himself be tackled in the try zone. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Van Staden is out, and Harold Forster comes in for him. Wow. $60 minutes now. Yeah, Jean-Ray, it is a bad picture for rugby. I mean, this is terrible. So obvious. Saracens, every time the Bulls have the ball, Saracens are committing a penalty, and nothing is being done about it. Unbelievable. Disappointing to say the very least. But thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Hang around. Let's see if the Bulls can do something. Saracens been around since 1876. Wow. Almost 150 years for them. Saracens scrum from the 5-meter line. So he's resetting it. Craig Evans reset the scrum. We're under 20 minutes now. The Bulls have done nothing since that de Klerk try in the first half. That Villiers Leroux is brilliant on that, but he's made too many mistakes today. This one costly. Ivan Funsell will put it in for Bind. Set. We got Challenge Cup tomorrow, folks. Hopefully that can go better. Both sides go straight down in the scrum. Whistle blows, going to reset it. Unfortunate. So the Stormers lose at home. Now the Bulls are losing on the road. Unfortunate. But I did expect Saracens to win this game, to be fair. All right, 61-36 in the second half, 22-5 at StoneX Stadium in London. Bind. Set, says Craig Evans. And the Bulls win that scrum. And they're pretty excited, but guys, you got 18 minutes left. You need 3 tries. And they got to be converted tries at that. 3 unconverted tries will not get it done. So Villiers Leroux will kick this. All right, he does find touch, gets him outside of 22. Given they're into the wind, that's a pretty good kick. All right. Hey, Ken, how's it going? Okay, here comes Dignante. Steenkamp is out too. Jamie George is also out, replaced by Theo Dan. So there are a couple changes for the Bulls. All that leaves is Keegan Johannes. Is he out there now? I can't see. No, Papi is still out there, so Keegan Johannes has not come out of the game yet. Shaquani's out there now. Marcel Coetzee comes away with it from the line out. He's driving forward, carrying 3 Saracens players with him. And not releasing the ball. Wow. It's all going Saracens' way, and it's all Bulls' mistakes. Some good defense by Saracens, but Bulls' mistakes cost them dearly. All those trips in the first half down there, and they didn't score 4 or 5 times. All right, a kick for the corner. 63-26. All right, so here's the lineup. Another substitution for Saracens. In comes Alec Clary replacing Marco Riccioni. Lineouts in, successful. They break away. Saracens have the ball. Itoje down to 6 meters. Places the ball. They go outside, nearly intercepted by Ambrose Papier. And there's another try. Ben Earl. Wow. Ben Earl. Oh, my goodness. They're looking at it, but I think it's good. How do you lose a game to a team with his players' surnames are George, Willis, and Earl? They're all first names. How do you lose a team? Oh, it's a brilliant try. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, he had Aka Fandemev on his back, and he still scored. Wow, that's a bonus point for Saracens here. Did a great job keeping his foot in play. Can't get him there. Can't get him there. Can't get him there. And there it is. Yep, that's a good try. Yep. Yeah, maybe the Cheetahs and Lions tomorrow. Lions should win. I don't know about the Cheetahs, but I hope the Cheetahs win. Their competition, I'd say they can win. Maybe we have to settle for the Challenge Cup again this year. It looks like the Champions Cup is out of our reach because the Sharks are inconsistent. They were fortunate that they came with a win today, to be honest. Being at home made a difference. Here's the kick. It's got the distance. Flags do not go up. 27-5. 22-point lead with just 14 minutes remaining. Bulls are terrible. 27-5. Stormers don't need a new coach. They're on their third string. I mean, they've lost so many players. I mean, you know, Steven Kitsoff has had his back of his neck cut open. You know, ball bounces, takes a Bulls bounce, and Marcel Coetzee gets it at the 22. Nicely done. Coetzee has played really hard since he came in. It's stripped. They ripped the ball away, and they're going to try to clear it from back deep. Gareth Simpson has come in the game for Saracens. That's a heck of a kick. Of course, the wind is there to help him. So Ivan Fonsale is out, replaced by Gareth Simpson. So Johannes is in. Keegan Johannes comes in for Ambrose Papier. Papier had a good game. So that cleans off the Bulls bench. There's nobody left. Line out to the Bulls successful. There's Aka Fandemev. Dances, gets around one tackle, cuts two more tacklers. He's driven backwards. And he's upset about that play, but nothing. Oh, look at him. He's complaining. I don't know what he's complaining about. But Itoja came away with that. That ball's bouncing on the turf, picked up over there by, is it Ben Earl? He's tackled. But Aka Fandemev was very unhappy about that. But I mean, look, they can blame the official all they want, but the Bulls have not performed when they had the ball. So, kicked over the top. And it bounces off the chest and goes forward. Johan Hussein has it bounce right off his chest. Oh, my goodness. This is the Keystone Cops out here. Hussein just has it bounce right off his chest. They're completely out of this game. They're not even involved. They might as well have stayed on the bus. Right off his chest. Unbelievable. Yeah, Jean, I agree. He said release, and then he was stripped the ball, and there was no penalty. It should have been a penalty. Yep. You're right. He said release, and it should have been a release. It wasn't. Another substitution for Saracens coming in. Parton is in for Elliott. Tom Parton comes in for Elliott. Bulls get the line out. They manage to steal it, so they have the ball back with just 12 minutes left in the game. Cameron Hanneken fighting hard. Ben Earl's there to tackle him. Ball's picked out. They come this side. Again, Saracens, 4 guys offsides. Okay. A little ball just barely gets over the top. It's kicked forward by Saracens. And then they dive on it. And they have the ball. Going to come back towards the middle now. And he dropped it. Went backwards, though. Back over the 10-meter line. They go all the way back there. Elliott Daly puts it in the hands of Devin Williams. Does the dummy. Devin Williams still going. Still going. out to the 48-meter line. Offsides by 5 more Saracens players again. This is unbelievable. I hope TSA Analytics looks at this game and calls out all this horrible officiating. Offsides. The entire left flank is offsides. Unbelievable. When they slow the ball down, they stay on sides. But when the ball is fast, there's fastball, they're offsides every time. Now they're being told to release. They still haven't released. No penalty called. Ball stripped out. They do have an advantage now, finally. Rip forward. Well, that's what happened with Akar Fundamenov earlier. Unbelievable. I've never seen so many players so often offsides and not one penalty called for that. And they gave the Bulls, a yellow card for 3 penalties. 2 in the first half and 1 in the second half. This is just crap. Absolute worst officiating I've ever seen from this official. He's very good. I don't know what's going on here today. Completely blind. Unbelievable. I don't know what to tell you, folks. It's been terrible. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Oh. 69-38. Unbelievable. This is very frustrating, to say the least. Excuse me. Bulls scrum. 70 minutes now in the game. Fine. Set. Keegan Johannes puts it in the pipe. And it come out from Hannekam. He avoids one tackle, threw another one over midfield. The Bulls have very little hope here, but they're not giving up. Driving forward. Oh, come on! Oh, I give up. Unbelievable. Guy's on the ground when he plays the ball, and they get a knock on. Let me see this. Mario Toji dove over a player. You can't do that. Whatever. It's a lost cause at this point. We got 9 minutes left here. Johannes digs it out. Does the dummy. Runs right into 3 players. Marcel Coetzee is going to have to dig it out. He does, but he runs right into a wall. This is not going to get points. We need speed. Shakwene. Keegan Johannes. Hussen gets tackled as he's kicking. He's injured. Saracens with the ball now. Theoden carries it forward. Call to use it. Gareth Simpson told to use it once. Now he finally uses it. Over the top it goes. That's going to be close to touch. It is in touch. Going to come all the way back. Faded into touch. 8 minutes left. Jake said his team wasn't good enough for this. He's proved them right, says Neville. 95 likes. Well, that's cool. Let's get a few more. 138 people still here. So we suffer through this for the last 7.5 minutes. Akar Fundamenov with a line out here for the Bulls. Here it comes. He's got it. Van Heerden came down with it. And Akar Fundamenov has in the back. And look at the Saracens around the back of the mall. Call to use it once. Johannes gets it out to Creel. And look at all these players offside. There's no way you can make a pass. They're offside. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 go offside. Oh, my goodness. This is unbelievable. Fundameva goes forward. De Klerk is tackled. The Bulls are going nowhere. They got nothing. They got nothing. They had this game the first half, and they just screwed the pooch and let it get away from them. Didn't score when they needed to. Didn't score when they had the opportunities. That ball is well done. Caught by one of the Bulls. I can't see who it is. It's a great take on a high ball there. Oh, knocked on. Saracens comes to the near side. Now Sagoon, boy, after that tape-up job, he's been great. Down to the 10-meter line, finally chased down from behind by Aka Fundameva. They go back over the middle, but the Bulls don't have the ball, and the time is running out. Van Heerden with the tackle. Now the Bulls look like they're offside, but it might as well be. Saracens get away with it on every play. Oh, there's a knock-on. And that'll be a delay of game penalty. That'll be 10 extra meters because the guy kicked the ball away when he knew he had knocked it on. I wish they'd start doing that to players who delay the game and kill time on the clock. They should knock another 10 meters off for that. So it'll be the Bulls' ball from the 10-meter line. They haven't scored since early in the first half. Wow. Clock is stopped with a player down. The Saracens player is getting treatment 74-20. Yeah, the Bulls' handling is very poor. You're correct, Ken. Well, let's not get carried away, genre. It's not sickening to watch. It's disappointing. There's the big difference there. Big difference. But I'm going to get 2 more victories to take me to 6-3 for the weekend after that bad start. But yesterday I was 1 for 3. So if I add them all up, I'm at 4, 5, 6, 7, and 5. That's not a great weekend. Substitutions. Tiff Eden comes in for Fergus Burke. Burke's had a good game, even though I called him Dan Bigger. Another substitution. I can't see who it is. Isikwa. Wilson replaces Isikwa. So that's the rest of that bench. So Saracens has everybody on the pitch. The Bulls has everybody on the pitch. And there's just 5 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. Crouch. Bind. Bull scrum. Set. Keegan Johannes to put it in. He does. You can see the fights out of the Bulls. Hanekom has plenty of fight. He picks it up and runs with it. He's still going. Look at Cameron Hanekom, man. What a beast. Got down close to 22. And De Klerk playing the role of scrum half there. There's Johannes. Bulls getting nowhere here. Less than 5 minutes. They go wide on the far side of the pitch. They're not releasing. Shakwene with the carry. Marcel Kotsia now. He picks up nothing. Tackled. Excuse me. 4.5 minutes remain. Oh, that's a high tackle. No call. There goes Aka Fundameva driving forward down to the 22. Bulls, can they sniff the inside of the 22? They do. They're inside the 22 finally. Johannes and Kaden Moody knocks it on. Harold Forster with a nice tackle there. Here's a clearance kick coming from Saracens. Caught on the fly over there by De Klerk over midfield. Releases the ball backwards to Hussein. Hussein sends it to the near side to Devin Williams, somebody's name we haven't called much in this game. He's tackled over the middle by Atoja. Nice tackle by Atoja. Keegan Johannes to Marcel Kotsia. He drives back Ben Earl. Try score. They go outside. Hussein to Aka Fundameva is driven backwards at midfield. Oof. By Theo McFarland. Nice tackle there. Oh, nice pick and go there by Dinyante. Shakwena, but the ball comes loose. It's a knock on. Oh, another knock on. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left. Make it stop. Make it stop. 96 likes, that's all we got? Come on, man. You got to like it for me suffering through this game. If I wasn't covering, I would have turned this off a long time ago. I'm not a Bulls fan. How we doing? Oh, YouTube's taking a long time to load. Still 24 away from 8,000. We're not going to make 8,000 this weekend. That sucks. Maybe we'll get lucky tomorrow. Maybe we'll get lucky tomorrow. There you've got Tom Willis's man of the match. That's a fair one. We're not doing man of the match. Clock has stopped at just a little over 3 minutes left. They had to win with them in the first half, Jean-Ray. They managed just 5 points. Saracens had to win at their back. They managed 8 points. Three minutes left. Bulls just outclassed, outmatched, outmuscled, outplayed, outperformed, outwitted in this game in every aspect of the game. Saracens doesn't know what onside is. Hands to the ruck, side entry, no calls. But the Bulls lost it on their own merit. Crouch, behind. It's a Saracen scrum. Set. Garrett Simpson puts it in there. The whole thing collapses, and the Bulls win a rare penalty here. And Saracens kicks the ball down the field, delaying the Bulls from getting the ball again. And then it should have been a penalty. Well, yeah, you got to come all the way back there because they took the ball 20 meters down the field. Come on, man. Start penalizing for this crap. Akker find him over, drags him all the way down to the 22. Hussein wanted to offload, but it would have been a clear obstruction, so he had to hold on to the ball. Creel tries to slip through. Back inside the 22 come the Bulls. Down to the last 2 minutes. Marcel Coetzee on the outside. Johannes. Mornay Smith gets hit hard. He's tackled. But hit. Creel bounces off one, but they grab him by the foot and tackle him. Johannes goes the other direction. Hanekom, Hussein, they got nothing here. They're trying to go through non-existent holes in the defense. They cannot find Saracens off guard. There it is. Hanekom got him off guard. And then the ball's lost forward by Dejanti. Lost it forward. Down to the final minute. Dancing Queen's playing. Your toe's just getting treatment. $79 minutes, 5 seconds. Clock has stopped. Time on. Down the last minute. Well, some happy people in London tonight as Saracens invade all the way from Middle East. Saladin gets even. 40 seconds remain in this one. Oof. Could be a weekend we want to forget, Imposter. You're right about that. Could be a weekend we want to forget. Crouch. Bind. Set. Call to release. Bulls release. And we've got just a few seconds left in this one. 6 seconds. Saracen's going to put it in touch. 3 seconds. Just end this misery. And there it goes. In a touch. Saracen wins 27-25. 27-25. Very disappointing outcome there. Let's take a look across the board for the Champions Cup. So Saracens, Munster's 33-7. That one looks like it's full-time. Yeah, so this one's going to be full-time, and that's going to do that. So, wow. hopefully tomorrow we'll have a bit better day there, folks. And my apologies for what happened with the Stormers game. I've been having trouble all week with my internet service provider. Their solution is to change modems. I put a new modem up. It seems it worked in this game, but it's still not giving me the full throughput, so there's something else wrong. Bulls have to tap the ball when they get a penalty because of the win, and it's so stupid. Never going to win if you can't use the penalty advantage. Well, Jean Raynel, the Saracens had the same problem in the first half, and they capitalized on it, and they got 8 points. The Bulls just cost themselves badly in this game. Anyway, one try from the Bulls to start off with Sebastian de Klerk, then Kare, Jamie George, Willis, and Ben Earl for Saracens, who get a bonus point and a victory here, and the Bulls go home empty-handed. Disappointing day of rugby so far, so folks, not just because I had to make a trip up to replace the damn modem. Now I have to go back there. Anyway, y'all take care. That was something else. That was something else. Disappointing, to say the least. So we'll wrap it up from here. Final score is 27-5 from StoneX Stadium in London. Saracens defeat the Bulls in a very, very disappointing game. Catch y'all later. We'll be back tomorrow morning early for the Cheetahs, and then it's the Lions game. Challenge Cup.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent.